Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. As you can see, I still have time frozen. I actually had to stop and think about what we were doing last time. It's been a couple of days. But yeah, I think our next week, we got this all connected up and all taken care of. And we've got the new freight center set up over here. I think the next thing I want to do is get this set up. And to do that, I believe, well, let's actually, can I do this? Let's see if I can get this, get lined up on a direct north-south angle here. That's pretty close. All right, now let's start by putting in a road here. Okay, let's see. Let's go this way. Go this way. There, and hopefully that will work. And then all we have to do for this is just run one right here. So now we're connected there. And let's see. All we're doing is receiving wood. That didn't sound right. Shut up, Growler. See, 320. We'll go with medium. We should only need one track. Don't need catenary. Well, we did a pretty good job of lining that up. I forgot that these would be reset to direct north-south. Okay, so I think what we're going to end up doing here, let's grab this, turn off catenary again. It's amazing you actually remember this time. Yeah, isn't it? Okay, that looks pretty good. I think I'm going to have to get rid of these. Yep. And let's actually go the opposite direction. So let's start this right here and have it sort of freeze up because it hates me doing that. Construction not possible. Okay, yeah, we're too far down the track here. We're gonna have to go something more like around here, I think. It's got more of, it has to be more of a curve than I would really like, but well, it's still 120, so we're good. All right, let's go ahead and put that one in. And then we will come on from here. And let's stop right about there. Yeah, that looks good. That does not look good. I don't know why it was doing that. All right, now one way right here. And we'll auto sig it. Oh, that's horrible. And the autosig didn't work either. Shoot. All right, let's do this. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut these all back. Okay, it sucks that I can't, I mean, there was a curve there, and it's not going to be there when I get done here, but it's all I can do, I think. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Let's go from the center. Oh, no, we're going to have to do it from further back. Or like here, I think. There we go. Now, let's try running a track more or less pointed at from that to, let's say that. Okay. Now, I suppose let's do it this way. I don't particularly like doing it this way, but it will work. And it keeps our track looking a little bit more appropriate. Okay, we'll cut that back a little bit. Let's cut this back some more too. Come on. Okay, that's good. There we go. And reconnect that. There we go. Then this, connect to there. And to there. And to there. Oh, that's a bad angle. I gotta cut this back much further. All right, let's see how that does. Yeah, that's a lot better. All right, we have a merger that actually looks decent instead of the crud it was. So all I have to do is get signals back on here and we're all set with this one. Okay, I got most of them on. Now we just need the lights here at the intersection. Sorry, signals. And let's go ahead and put that there and that there. That should be good. Okay, so now we can get to the sawmill. And, oh, I needed 2 on here, didn't I? This would be the easiest way to do it. Just delete it and replace it. There we go. Because we need 1 going out. And this is going to be extra curvy. Oh, really, can I not even get it in there? Alright, let's try that. And what's that? Good thing it's just a short little shunter. Oh, I shouldn't have done that way. Yeah, I'm going to redo this. I like to have the outgoing stuff on this inner track when I can. Fortunately, this is pretty easy to fix. Yeah, let's just go with this. I don't really need to put anything fancy there. Now we can go ahead and put this one back on. There. And I think that curve is actually better this time than it was last time. Go ahead and smooth this out now that we're done doing all of this. All right, that's good. So we can leave that. And these trains now are not going to have to pass through there, so that's sort of nice. Okay. This is absolutely a mess. Yeah, I guess we might as well get rid of this because there's no place for it to go. This line now goes to only to a passenger station, so this factory is kaput. All right, now that that's been removed, the last thing we have to do for our tools factory here is get the sawmill and everything back in operation. Now, we are getting our wood from this forest right here. There's the sawmill and this forest right here. All we really need to do, we're going to have to move all of this stuff to the other side, to the west side of all of this. So, let's see. I think it's going to be best if I... Let's see, we're going to want... You know, I'm thinking I'm not going to have this one be the train that takes the wood clear over there. I think we'll separate those out. So let's go with 3 tracks. We are going to use the outer one in this. Actually, no, let's go with 2. I'm going to put a double platform there. Okay, that is straight north-south. So let's put it right about here. And I'm going to do this. Which will give it a bigger storage area there for the outgoing wood. And let's go ahead and just do this. That looks good. And stop that. We connect okay. Yep. All right. And then let's do this one. This one's going to be interesting. Let's go with small. We don't need a big station there. Let's see how that works out. So then we miss connecting to it again, which I seem to do all too often. Yeah, that looks fine. It's going to be a pretty short little... Oh, I wonder if I could do this with one train. Just go back and forth between the two of them. Let's try that. Let's try that. Okay. And then... So we're not want another one at this end of things. I think we will use a terminal station, though. I'll make this more over here. Can I just connect it to that? No, apparently I can't. Let's go back to using this. Yeah, and I'll do this. Let's see how well that works out. If it does at all. Come off from here. Right up there. And it does not connect. Crud. Yeah, that's not going to work out. Let's try doing this. Well, I could try doing this again. Can we... Nope, nope, not what I wanted. Can we bring this down so it's at the level of the... Yeah, we're going to have to redo this here. I need to get rid of this hill here. Back to making molehills out of mountains. Yeah, you are absolutely correct there, Growler. Okay, wait a minute here. Let's get myself turned so I'm lined up with this. That way I can put the road in first and have it lined up. So we'll the road out like... Actually, no, wait a minute. I wanted to do a terminal, didn't I? Let's try the terminal then. Yeah, I think that's really the only way to do it right there. Okay. Well, it's at least lined up now. So let's go ahead and go through there. We'll connect to that. We do have a tunnel through the hill, but that's fine. We had a tunnel on the old one, too. Go ahead and smooth that back out. Okay, and now let's go ahead and get rid of this old stuff. Which is... Oh, I get a train sitting here, don't I? Well, the train is one of the old things is going to get deleted. Okay, both the trains that run there are gone. Before we do this, I want to do this here. Yeah, Fort Lauderdale Forest Freight. Let's manage the line. Let's take everything out of it. And we're going to go from here to here, to here, to here. And that's going to be the whole thing there. Fort Lauderdale Forest Freight. Yeah, we'll wait until full on both of these, I think. Let's change these names. Forest. And this will be the Fontana sawmill. And the Fontana Forest. There. This is the other one. We want to wait until full. We'll see if that works. I don't know if it will. Okay, so that's all set. All we need to do is put new trains on it. Or a new train on it, I should say. Then our sawmill freight. We are going to undo all of this. And it is now just going to go from the sawmill to the tool factory. That's it. And it does not like something. Oh, because I don't have that hooked up yet. That's fine. We'll fix that later. Okay, so I guess this is later. Welcome to later. I hope you enjoy it. That was an idiot thing to say. Quite possibly. That is so high. It's going to stay high because I do not want to have a big whatever there. But I suppose we could have sort of... Down here, let's just do this first. I'm going to get rid of this, this. And then we'll go ahead and modify this terrain. This terrain's already mostly modified. Then we'll smooth it out, and then we'll put the viaduct there. But at least it won't be so ugly this way. It'll just look like it's bridging a valley here. Well, you're making a valley, so yeah, it will look like it's doing what it's doing. I'm glad you approve, Growler. I don't approve. I'm just explaining things. I really didn't need you to explain to me what I'm doing. Not you, you imbecile. You know, that's very hurtful, Growler. Growler. If you're waiting for an apology, you're going to be waiting a while. See what I have to put up with? All right. Away. That there. Excuse me. What on earth just happened there? I got switched to the waypoints one by accident because I was coughing. All right. Yeah, this works out perfectly, I think. Except we ended up with a second signal there. I think here all I need is to put a one-way signal right here. And then we're good to go. So that line is all set. Now we can actually fix this by putting the sawmill on platform 3. We'll leave this extra one here in case I do need to put 2 trains on here. Then we'll just add a second one to the back and forth route and balance it out and be all good then. And this should be on platform 2. Okay, so that should be all set. What have we got messed up here still? It looks like it's our passenger service. Good. Good, we're down to just the passenger service needing to be fixed. But we do need to get some trains on here. Let's see. Let's put one of these on. We'll use the overhaul pit. I think that's what this is. Catenary, no. Track type? That's interesting. Didn't notice that before. And then we'll go ahead and go to tracks and do there. And we better put a light here just to separate things. Oh, I wish I could put one right there. Yeah, well, it is what it is, I guess. If I have to change it later, I will. All right, let's go ahead and we'll grab this and we'll put our train on for, let's use this one here. Sure, we'll use this one. I noticed that there is a difference. That the newer of the two has a hump. Just interesting. And I will just go ahead and make this full length for now. Oops, full length, not over length. And this will be the Fort Lauderdale Forest Freight. There we go. Okay, and then we need another one. And we will do exactly the same thing. Except that this will be our delivery for the sawmill. And let's see, Fontana Sawmill Freight. There. Okay. So let's see if we can get this going here. Oh, and this can go away. Come on. There we go. I know we're sort of screwing up our passenger service right now, but I don't care. The passenger service will recover quickly enough. Take that out too. Speed you up. And of course we get autosave just in time to unspeed up the speed. Oh, that's sort of cool. Two of them coming out going opposite directions. That does look very interesting. Oh, and we already have some lumber lining up here to go to the tool factory. We may lose a level on the tool factory before this thing is able to catch up, but it is what it is. We won't be able to change things on that. All right. I'm going to let this go. I'm going to slow it down, though. Let's go ahead. And first things first, let's get rid of this branch here. This was what went around to the old passenger station. And we'll get rid of all of this. There. And why did you just jump to the wrong track or the wrong side of the tracks or whatever? You know, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this all out and we're going to go along here and then curve up here. That should give us a straighter run in and keep up speed a little bit higher. Okay, that is cut back. Let's get, first of all, we're going to need to get passenger stuff going here. Which means this is actually going to have to move down here. So let's, actually I think what I'll do, let's go ahead and delete this. Okay, then we're going to delete that. Buildings, passenger, this out again. Can I fit this in here? Yes, apparently I can. That worked well. I'm sort of surprised there. Oh, and I forgot to put tracks on it. There we go. 1920s shelters. And that should be all we need to do with that. So now I want to do this. City streets, this one, electric. We're going to go there, 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 there. And now it's all connected into here. I'll leave this and take it out later because we got one tram in there that needs to get off. Actually, you know what? I can take out those. He can turn around and go the other direction to get out. All right, so now that that is done, we can go ahead and take those out. Now, buildings, passenger station. Oh, this is new. Is this? Yeah, this is an elevated station. It's pretty cool, but I don't need an elevated station. Sort of tempted to do something like this, but no. Let's stick with the regular one for now. So let's see. Is that lined up? It is hard to tell sometimes. Neither one of them is quite right. I think I'm going to go with this one because it's off to our advantage. Where is the... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, where's the normal, like, the platform area that I overlap things with? Let's put 2 tracks on here. There. How's that look? And I just made it the wrong length again, didn't I? We are making these 240, if I remember right. Come on. Oh, no, we're making them 160. That's actually sort of surprising. I think I'm going to make this one 240. I think I've been making a mistake here, making these this short. There. Okay. So that's 240. It's in place. This should have picked up. Yes, it did. It picked up our existing public transit. Which I may need to adjust a little bit. But that's fine. I'm not going to worry about it just now. Let's go ahead now and take this and catenary, and actually let's go ahead and fix our existing one before we do anything else with it. Don't think I really need to make those. I don't think the diamond switches are necessary here, but for now we're going to keep them. So I'm not sure if we're ready to replace all these individual routes yet or not. Need to look. And somehow, yes, this train did jump back over to the side I wanted it on, but then it turned around and is facing the other direction. I have no clue. Yeah, we do have another one down here, so we're not quite done yet. In fact, I don't know if we're going to stop here and do a branch to connect these two, or just come all the way down to here. We might just come all the way down to Sunnyvale. All right. Now, let's come along here. And I think almost. I think we went just a little bit too far here. Oh, come on. Why you gotta be like that? All right, let's do this. We'll go like that. And then we'll finish the line. Speed is maintained. We don't have any problems there. That looks good. Oh, I forgot to change the settings when I did the station for the high speed and catenary. I don't like the way this little curve came out, so I'm going to cut this back a little ways and just redo this one section. Hopefully it'll come out better this way. Okay. This, come up to here. Yeah, that looks better. That looks much better. Perfect. Okay, so now we are high speed and separate all the way from Fontana. We are separate here. Yes, yeah, we're using those. Yeah, I think we did this all the way, yeah. So it goes under here, then merges in with the passenger traffic on this line, and goes all the way in here to the station. So we can go ahead and merge all these lines. I think I will keep the Napier to Warren line, and we'll use that as our basis for all of this. And that means we need to what? Oh, wrong one. Napier to Warren line is the one we're keeping, so let's go ahead and sell off those trains and delete this line. Yes. Okay, so that's gone. And then... oh, I guess really that was all I had to do. Okay, so this one we will keep. I'm going to change the name of this as the West Passenger Corridor Service. Go to here, and I'm going to get rid of the Naperville one. So we're going to start up there, Warren. Come down to Naperville. Then to here. Then back to Naperville. And what is unhappy? You. Of course you are, because you're the idiot facing the wrong direction, aren't you? Oh no, you're a different one entirely. Just reverse and you'll be fine. There you go. All right. So that is all of that. Now I think we can go ahead and these trains I am going to upgrade. We're going to put in these. Yeah, we got to keep them under the 160 for now. And then I am going to double the number of them. No depot present. You know what? For right now, I'm just going to put a temporary depot in down here. Buildings, depots. This one. Catenary on. There. Okay. Now we can get this thing back up to full speed. I'm probably going to at least add another passenger stop like right here or something. I think I'll probably go around and redo these passenger stops so that they're more evenly spaced around the city. But we got all of the old passenger lines replaced now with this west corridor. So we have our west corridor, we have our east corridor, we have our north corridor. Last but not least, I don't think this is really going to be a corridor so much as just a pair of branch lines to take care of these two cities. Let's catch one of our new high-speed trains here. $149, $150. Oh yeah, they're even going uphill. It's still accelerating. All right, guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that like button for me. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.